Select program. I think a lot of people are curious. You can go to the Breitling website, you hit the subscription tab, and then you get to the Select program, and you can highlight any of these ones up here, where you can click all the watches. I currently have it selected for all the watches. Now these are the watches you're going to be able to get. I've shown this before. You're going to be able to get 3 watches over a year, and we'll talk about the price as well in a moment. But these are the watches, and none of them are going to be on bracelet. They're all going to be on straps because they don't want people screwing them all up, sizing them and everything like that. It just makes it easier. So you can see there's some really good watches available in the program. Now, if it says limited availability or just not available, you do the notify me once you're in the program, and they'll let you know. You'll be slotted for it next in line. But there's some great options here, and they're always adding more. So that's just the way it works. So if we go, I think we can go back. Go back. Okay, so here's the price. So this is how I did it. It's a subscription fee. You pay $450 up front, and then you pay $130, and then that gets you going. So you're going to pay $130 a month after you do your initial investment of $450. I didn't do this yearly payment thing. That wasn't an option at the time with me. So you can just pay, I think, upfront the full amount, and then you get the commitment is for 12 months. You get 1,000 points per month. And now, if you pay upfront like this, I don't know if there's really a savings. I guess I didn't do the math on that. But if you pay upfront like that, you'll get your 12,000 squad points all at once. So what do the squad points get you? Tab, you'll see this is my account. So I have 11,000 squad points, and my current watch right now is the Avenger 43 GMT. These are the 3 watches that I had picked. I originally started with an Navi Timer Chronograph 41, then moved to the Premier Chronograph 42. Really enjoyed both those watches. Since I'm not a chronograph guy to begin with, but when I was dealing with Breitling, I wanted to definitely check out the chronographs. But there's I'm glad I did this because I got to experience those without buying them and taking a loss on them. But currently, like I said, I have the Avenger GMT 43. Now, I almost have all of my points. I'm at 11,000 points. There's only 100 more points to go. So the offer will be on the watch that you have. So I started to get offers, I think, with this one, which weren't that great. It was like maybe even a little bit more than what gray market was. But now if I click the special offer, it's for, you'll see there's the watch, here's my squad points, and there's my special offer with 11,000 points, $1,747, plus there'll be tax. But I already have the watch, so there's going to be no shipping or anything like that. I think they cover the shipping anyway. But I already have the watch, so then I would just basically own it. So I could add it to bag and then check out and cash out of it, whatever the total cost would be, probably just plus tax. And it's directly from Breitling, so it has all the warranty. It's, I already threw it on the time grapher. It's running plus minus 0. The watch is perfect. There's no flaws with it, and that's how they send them to you. There's no flaws when they send them to you. They're perfectly good to go. So now at that price for this watch, that's actually a legit deal. Now, when you do this on this one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it cashes me out. I think I'm then out of the program. So I'd be out like a month early or something like that. Pros and cons, or I could wait and I can keep paying and I'll get 100 more points and the price might go down a little bit, but I've paid more. So I might make this decision soon. So anyway, guys, I figured I'd share that with you. Now I will show you the watch real quick.
Here's the Avenger 43 millimeter GMT model on the fabric strap with the yellow leather backing. I did a video on it. I did a video comparison on it. I still have it. I still have like a couple months left on the Breitling Select program. I'm probably going to buy this one. Like I said before, my not including tax is like $1,750 to buy it. Retail on this one is $4,200 on the strap, $45 with a bracelet. Typically, I would buy it on bracelet, but I don't have that option. So obviously, when you're picking these up, you're not going to pay retail on them. But I will say this, in this current atmosphere that we're in with the watch hobby, the discounts are drying up. Even with Breitling, you're going to see where you're going to get closer and closer to that full retail price if you're picking up from an authorized dealer. And I believe that's easily indicated, and I'll show you here, if we take a look at some gray market options or I didn't really look at used, but so essentially, unless my math is wrong, which is highly, highly likely, and you guys can try to fact check me on this, I don't really care. But essentially, with everything that I've paid through the Breitling Select program, or will have paid at the end, is around $2,000. So if you do the $2,000 plus the 1,750, I'm at like 3,750 or 3,760 or something like that. Is really what I would have invested into this watch. It's still below the retail price. It's probably higher than what I could have got a used one for, but this isn't a used one. I'm buying this one directly from Breitling. I mean, it's refurbished, so you would look at it more as like a certified. It wouldn't even be a certified pre-owned, but I guess it kind of is. But when it came to me, it was in brand new condition. It's still basically in brand new condition, but it is definitely considered used now that I've seen it, and who else. But if you look on the good old internets here and you look for gray market, so here like Joma has this watch for $29.50. So yeah, I mean I could have got one cheaper overall, but I wouldn't have been able to experience the Navi timer and the 42 Premier. So I think I got my money's worth out of this one at the end. And that's the real big question I think that most people have is most people will say, and to a certain extent, you are wasting your money. You know, just like leasing a car or renting an apartment or a house is wasting money. But sometimes you don't want to own those. And I definitely wasn't sure if I wanted to own those. So if you look at it big picture, I think I'm good. I'm not mad about anything here, guys. I would like to see that white dial one. That would be pretty slick. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are going to still be diehard and it's a waste of money. And I'm not here to change your mind. So, but the people that are curious about it and are interested in potentially joining the Breitling Select program, I can recommend it. It's been easy to deal with. I even had to change my credit card because it got ripped off or something in Vegas. And I had forgotten, because there's so many things linked to my credit card, I had forgotten to update my payment information with Breitling Select. So they put my account on hold. Once I logged on and I realized that, I gave them a call. Boom. They helped me clear it up real quick. No problems. So, and the other time I've called them to get help, they were super awesome customer service. So they have a really good program and they're fine tuning it. I hope they keep it around. I don't think I'm going to sign up for it for 2022 because, like I said, I already have my Super Ocean and I'm going to probably pick this guy up. So I think I'm good, but who knows? 2023, maybe I'll join it again or something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what other watches they add in. You know, if they start adding some of the newer stuff on there or offer like a 2-tier system with the Breitling Select program. Hey, people over at Breitling, if you're listening, you know, if you added different tiers, you know, pay a little bit different and it opens up access to some of the newer models, I would potentially be on board with that just to experience some of those. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Let me kill the lights so you can see the lume on the Avenger, because the lume's pretty good on it too. Beautiful watch.